Hey to all you cave guys and cave gals. Hope everyone is well and having a good day. This is Caveman Mining here. On today's video, we're going to have a little bit of a change of pace for you guys and actually do a recap of our year in 2021. As you know, the new year is coming. 2022 is just around the corner, just a few days away. So I wanted to just take a breath and reflect back my journey and kind of the journey of the crypto mining market and some of the thoughts that I have and opinions that I have on how things have happened and just spit some facts, right? And I think just to actually take a second to step back, see where things were from the standpoint of profitability for mining and the market wise when we started in 2021 and where we are today. So I figured this would be a really good video and something maybe in 2022 we can look back and reference to say, wow, you know, things have clearly changed. And before I even get into the video, I can tell you that, and you guys know that because you've gone through it, you've seen what's happened. Things have clearly changed from 2020 to 2021, and we'll definitely expect that in 2022, as we know there's a ton of stuff around the corner. So first things first, let's take a look at Ethereum. I think this would be the appropriate first coin to look at, and I guess network or project, because when things started from a value perspective, we're looking back, let's just say the end of December 2020. Take a look at this. We have $689 for one Ethereum back then, okay? And now you just see there's so much has happened over the year. We had a huge spike in May. When we look at Bitcoin, we'll see this was true with that. We broke the 4,000 mark. We were like almost 4,200. And yeah, I mean, just in November, you know, 4,800, just 4,600. And I know we went down a little bit, dipped into the $3,000 mark, and now we're just sitting above 4,000. But incredible growth in terms of market value of the coin, the project. This is the number one coin. Everyone is still mining this. 100% belief in this project. We know it's going to go proof of stake sometime in 2022, presumably. We'll see what happens, but amazing growth and buy-in from investors and miners. And when we look at network hash rate, it just tells the same story. I mean, back in December, late December, we were at 286 terahash in terms of network hash rate. Now, back then, it kind of seemed like a big deal, but it's just, I mean, quadrupled, tripled at this point. 900, and we stand at 927.48 terahash. And it's just been growing. It's just been climbing the ladder. And the story, the truth is being told that mining got huge. Mining Ethereum and mining got huge. Everybody jumped on the bandwagon in 2020. The evidence is here. It's clear. The value, the profitability, solid, right? Very solid. Just people snatching up GPUs, buying GPUs. And, you know, back, I know a year ago, it was tough to get GPUs. Now it's even more tough with everything going on, just the chip shortages, things of that nature. And we know, presumably, it's going to be tough in 2022 to come, as we know this ladder is going to continue to climb. I think before, you know, Ethereum it goes away, you're going to have the people that just mine every last drop, every last piece of Ethereum that they can before it switches off. And I know for me, unless things change with other projects, most likely I'm going to continue to keep mining Ethereum until I can't anymore. So we'll see. We'll take a snapshot in a year's time to see if this ladder just keeps climbing, but I can suspect, or I would take a bet with anyone, that it will. And it's just amazing. And kind of the same thing speaks true with Bitcoin, right? We looked back a year ago, sitting at 26,000. Now I know this has been much more volatile. There's just been so many different things that have happened that have affected Bitcoin, and it is so driven by economical and, I guess, social means, like things like tweets from Elon Musk about, Tesla not accepting Bitcoin, to, we talk about the economical front. We know China banned cryptocurrency and mining, right? That was, I would say, 80% or 70% of the miners in the world were all in China. I think there's still people there, but maybe rogue mining are still getting pulled off the network. But the folks who are mining in China had to find other means, move their miners elsewhere, or sell out to the secondhand market. But we saw that big jump in profitability in September. You could see we were doing pretty well at 52,000, and then kind of that dump all the way down to was it under 40,000, and then it took us a little while to climb back up, and then it peaked. I think we hit like 67,000, and then that was in November. So, and then we kind of saw the downfall from there. Just so many variables, so volatile. But I mean, if you look beyond the year, where it's at, it's just incredible, the amount of growth that Bitcoin has achieved. So it's something we'll continue to watch into 2022. But I did mine. We talk about personal, project wise. I guess I obtained a little bit of Bitcoin through Nicehash. Starting out, I actually didn't use Hiveos. I was using Nicehash, and I was mining Ethereum, but getting paid out in BTC. So I don't, I'm not sitting on a huge bag of it, but I have a decent amount of Bitcoin. So, we'll continue to hold that. There's no rhyme or reason for me to sell it right now. We'll see where things transpire in 2022 and beyond. We'll keep a good eye on that. So just so many good projects, so many good things that have happened. So much value growth in 2021. And talking about cool projects, other things outside of GPU mining, such as CPU mining. We looked at Raptoreum. That kind of poked its head out over the last couple months. I know this project has been around for a little while. I think was it in October it launched. They launched in 2021, so that kind of came out the gate. Didn't really make any noise until we hit September, and then things really started to skyrocket. I think we almost got up to 8 cents for one Raptoreum. It's still profitable today. I think we're sitting at 2 to 2.5 or 3 cents per Raptoreum. So I mined a little bit of that. I'm continuing to kind of mine some of it right now. I'm not full court press, but I think it's still profitable with I've got the 3900X AMD, so we'll continue to pump with that. Another project that has done quite well when you look at a year clip is Flux. Okay, so that is another popular coin. Back when it first not when it first started, but you look back in December 2020, it was like 1 cent or 2 cents, and then we saw a massive spike up to almost $3 back in November. So things were doing quite well in November. A lot of different projects, and we're still pretty solid. I think it's $2.37 or something like that. So continuing to mine a little bit of that here and there. So that was another fun project. And then switching over to Ravencoin, as you guys knew, you take a look back at some of my content over the last month. I did dedicate the month of December for Ravencoin. So I knew this project was something I was always interested in for quite some time. It launched in 2018, and it's kind of always been on the back of my mind. I did scoop a bunch of that up, so I'm sitting on a nice cushion or a nice bag of Ravencoin. As you guys know, the halving is coming up in January 11th, I believe. So we'll have more coverage after or during the halving, so you guys can see some of the profitability and what things look like on the network. But yeah, just telling a story with value alone, right? This thing did 22 or 23, yeah, almost 24 cents per Ravencoin back in April in 2021. So that's done, quite well. And look at it, was 1 cent back in December 2020. So just another great growth project in 2021, and we'll see where things go. I really hope that the value grows, and so be it. If the network has to switch over when Ethereum goes, you sure bet that I'll be hopping on that train. So we'll see where things go. But coins aside, just talk about my personal growth. I started my YouTube channel in 2020. I am extremely grateful and extremely humbled by this crypto mining community. I basically watched some videos on how to build mining rigs, learning, some of the different miners and what the algorithms are and how all this stuff works. And I just got hooked. I just got completely hooked. I ended up building my first rig back in, wasn't January. It was kind of towards the end of February of 2021. And I built my first rig. As you can see, I'll leave a card here, but it's how I transplanted my mining rig. I started out using an Amazon shoe rack for a mining frame. So I try to get creative with this. Tons of lesson learned on my build, and just learning the infrastructure from risers to, these different motherboards to power supplies and what are the max power limits, and, from electrical to amperage and all. There's just so much stuff involved. And it was overwhelming at times, but once you dedicate yourself and you grow your knowledge, you just want more. You want more. You want to learn more. You want to do more. Buying more graphics cards. I started out with a 2060 RTX that you can see my finger pointing on there. And I was gaming on that long before I built the mining rig. And then when things started to kind of pop off, I started watching some Red Panda mining videos, and I said, oh geez, let me see if I can switch this thing onto I think it was Phoenix Miner. And then T-Rex Miner was like the first one I dabbled with. And then we started with Nicehash after that. Just trying to scale up and see what we could do to actually get going and collecting money. So that was a lot of fun. And like I said, I got hooked. I ended up getting a 3090 off of Amazon.com. I used some bot from GitHub just because things were ridiculous back then, as well as they are now. And I got super lucky with the bot. I ended up getting one. It was, I fell asleep one night and then my phone pinged and I could see it in my cart purchased. And I was like, I just couldn't believe it. It was insane. And then I do have a local microcenter around me. So I was able to, wait in line and buy a bunch of other cards. So I'm not going to go through my whole farm here. You can check some of my older content out. But right now I've got 20 GPUs. So it's not like a super massive farm, but we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep buying cards. We're going to keep growing and building up. But in this video, you could see I'll kind of bring the timeline around here. I just said, let's do something a little bit more legit. You can see I actually got one of those Kingwin 8 GPU
until I get my hands
frames. So we were able to actually build that out, get our GPUs transplanted over and operational. And then we stopped doing the Nicehash. We invested in launching everything on Hiveos. So getting to know that software, getting to learn that software. It's quite fun. It just made life a whole lot easier. So super recommend it. If you guys want something simple and easy to manage your rigs. So, tons of stuff on the learning curve. Little things
Call
that
it a night.
I'm not going to say were intimidating, but things that you just kind of went into not knowing anything about. And then you dive into videos online and you try to learn and do step-by-steps, and then just give it a shot yourself. So I'll, some advice out there for people who are thinking about doing this. Mining, it's now, end of 2021. I'm not going to tell you not to get into it, because who knows how long Ethereum has. But obviously, weigh your risks and make sure financially that is something you would be willing to lose. There is a little bit of gamble in getting into it now, I would say. But if you do get into it, just definitely do your research, find out the efficient ways to do things, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. If you worst case scenario, you fry everything, and hopefully what you bought was new and you have warranty and coverage. That's kind of the worst case scenario, or harming yourself with electrical or fires. So keep an eye, pay attention to all the safety features. And just don't do anything that you don't do research into. But in the same breath, don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's my only advice. So I found this experience super rewarding. Like I said, I launched my YouTube channel 3 months ago, just towards the end of October. So the community has been super welcoming. We now have a Discord here. It's our Crypto Kingdom Discord. So we just launched that. So I will leave a link to that in the description below. So I encourage you all to please join us, because we're going to have a lot of fun here. We're already starting to share a lot of rig picks and a lot of great conversations on different projects and things of that nature. So guys, come join us, please. It'd be much appreciated. And I'm excited. I am super excited to see where things go in 2022. I had a hell of a lot of fun in 2021. I've made tons of great friends, virtually, physically, with mining. I've learned just so much. There's so much more to learn. There's so much more to go. And I really am blessed, and I'm happy, and I just hope and I pray that this experience continues to blossom and be just as fruitful in 2022. And I can only wish that for all of you guys as well who are doing this in the community. And I just want to say thank you to all the miners and all the community members, all of my subscribers, my viewers. I just really don't know where I would be without you guys. Just everyone's so helpful and so positive, and it's such a great vibe. And that just makes me want to continue and work harder and learn more and do more for you guys. But with that all being said, guys, I hope you like this quick reflection back on 2021. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope everyone is going to have a happy, healthy, blessed, holiday as we roll into 2022. And I can't wait. And I can't wait. And I can't wait to see and do and work with all of you guys and do some awesome stuff in 2022. And with that being said, have a happy new year. We'll see you in 2022. Caveman Mining. Take care.